Yo, what's poppin', gamers? I'm Dark Fox. I'm back again here, and I've got my boy Teddy, who's about to do some spicy runs of Blasphemous for us. Give me 1 second though. Just a brief pause. If you want to introduce yourself, I need to just fix something real quick before we start.
Alright, well, I'm Teddy. We're going to be doing Blasphemous. I guess I'm going to be stalling here for a second. I switched the language to Spanish because someone requested it. I have not heard the Spanish track for this game, actually, but apparently it's pretty sick. Probably some, like, weird dialect that's, like, in the South. It's normally kind of goofy, but they made it sound cool in this game or something. Yeah, go ahead.
We're just, the game is just not showing the right game. So they're just going to quickly fix that. Yeah. So as soon as it shows the right game and your name, so people know who you are, then, you know, we'll get started. You can talk about whatever you want in the meantime. Have fun.
Oh yeah, apparently, like, it's like a certain dialect is supposed to be kind of like I don't know, like a country dialect or something, but, like, they made it sound, like, super badass in this game or something, so we're gonna be hearing some of that, but I'm mashing through a lot of dialogue, so who the heck even knows? Yeah,
All right,
also,
cool.
I need to, like, ready to go?
Yeah, it looks like there's, it looks like everything's good there. Give me 1 second. Again.
Okay. Right, but yeah. As long as I don't do a false start, it's fine, because, like, I was meaning earlier, but... We ready?
Sorry, you can go ahead and
ready to start?
count us down whenever you're ready. Sorry about all that.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Wait, hang on. Why is this not... Give me the... Oh, hang on. Oh, whoops, I made a dumb here. I need to actually exit my game and do the file bullshit again real quick. I was meaning in the chat about the thing where I was like, I have to do a run again to start the game over. I need to actually, like, put my save game back to normal. I didn't realize I didn't technically finish this game last time. Whoops, let me go do that real quick. I gotta find the file. I literally, it won't let you do a new game plus unless you start from the whatchamacallit. I was, like, just waiting here forever. Yeah, hang on. I need to find... I literally don't know. There we go. Users. What's my name again? There we go. I found it. App data. There we go. The game kitchen. That's their. There's the thing. I need to find their thing. Okay. Found the save game. I just need to open this other file I have on my desktop so I'm not forgetting. There we go. Hooray. Copy that. Paste that in there. You want to replace the files in there? That's a hell yeah. It takes me 2 seconds. There we go. Game's gonna be back in 2 seconds. Oopsie daisies. Yeah, I was beaming earlier in chat. I was like, yeah, I have to just do a whole other run again so I can start New Game Plus, but luckily there's a way you can just move some files around, like, in the background. You could just start New Game Plus after that. Hooray, it's not totally screwed. Alright, anywho, 3, 2, 1, for real this time, go! This is Blasphemous. This is like a combination between Castlevania and Dark Souls and Catholicism and Spain and stuff. It's kind of cool. We're going to be hearing it in Spanish, kind of, and I'm going to be really probably mashing through, like, every single dialogue piece. You might hear a couple lisps or something, I don't know. Maybe some, like, cool, like, I don't know, ustedes or something, or vosotros in there, like, when I'm between mashing, but there's a lot of mashing in this game. I gotta mash, like, through a bunch of cutscenes in the beginning. I don't know if you saw runs of this before in the past. This is a newer patch. The old patch was incredibly buggy. They got rid of basically everything. This patch, instead of glitches, we mostly use exploits, which is similar. It's not like... It's more like we're using spells wrong instead of, like, I'm pausing the game wrong, we're gonna be flying through walls. Instead, I'm gonna be like... Why is he not getting up? Wait! Get up! It's time to go! Wake up for school! We have some... This never happened before already again. What the hell? He's dead! I can't even pause. This is weird. Oh, there we go. So he was very sleepy today. That's really weird. Alright. This run's going great, by the way. Let me equip my stuff. Here we go. I need to do that. That's the wrong item. I would have died if I kept that wrong item. There, we're gonna put this on. Hooray. Very sleepy. He normally gets up, like, immediately. That was weird. I don't know why that happened. He was very sleepy. Okay, then. Anywho, this is New Game Plus. So, like, the first thing, I started, like, all the items I normally start with. I do not have any extra health. Or any extra mana, and I don't have extra slots either, so that's gonna make things a little bit dangerous. Also, because enemies have more health and they do more damage, and I take more damage, so it's not good. I need to take this. This is the thing that replaces my health flax with whatchamacallit, mana flask. There we go. I did a room heal. That makes me heal faster. It's like, I think it's like, you can do the exact same thing in Dark Souls normally. You just like heal while falling off the ledge and it like speeds up the animation. It's pretty neat. But I actually use spells this run. In the old patch, no spells. This run, hella spells, and also I'm gonna be doing this. Oh, I hecked up my thing. There we go. First boss down. I'm doing up slashes, then canceling them with a duck, and then I'm just continuing up slash as fast as I can. Unfortunately, there's like an upper limit to it. Like, it's not just mash as fast as you can. You have to like not go too fast or your guy will drop the combo like I did there at the end, but whatever. I have only 2 bead slots, and one of them is equipped with the one that lets me do this infinite dash thing. I need to try to not talk to this guy. Yeah, there's some Spanish in there, but we can't listen to that. We got no time for the lore here. We gotta skip the lore from Tingle. Giant Tingle. Okay, thank you for this useless item that won't do anything for me. See you later, buddy. He's gonna show up in a million different places. We're gonna ignore him every other time, I think, except for the very end of the run where we're forced to talk to him. There we go. Yeah, and the other bead I have increases my magic damage. I'm gonna be swapping that a little bit throughout the one for other stuff, but for the most part, I'm gonna be keeping that increased magic damage bead as much as I can, because it just lets me speed up bosses and I have to do less mashing, which is nice. This game will destroy my hands. I have to do all the... It's just all mash, so like, forget that. Yeah, this is the DLC area. The DLC is free. It's more like an update, but they call it DLC, so I'm gonna call it DLC. I have to talk to this guy so he unlocks the 4 DLC bosses or whatever. There we go. I need to do a quit out. Quit outs teleport you back to the last bonfire, rest of it. They do not heal you, unfortunately, so you have to heal if I need to heal, but we're good. There's no enemies and stuff. Here's Tingle again. I'm gonna ignore him scratching his crotch there. See you later, buddy. Also quite rude. Everyone was watching right when that happened. Did I make that jump? Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, the thing I equipped, the one for the boss, it was I can only equip those at basically the bonfires. The one for the boss increased my attack damage. This one increases my air momentum. Normally, like, you have, like, your momentum kind of is, like, dead in the air. I'm grabbing these ledges and for no reason. Good stuff. Yeah, this thing lets me just go faster in general. I basically keep ground, like, speed on, like, air, which is quite nice. I'm gonna take this for marathon safety. I don't really need this, but I could die to a couple spears here, because I am at base health, and I think I can only take, like, 1 extra spear hit here. Everyone's gonna be kissing the boo-boos over here. That's literally what they do. They're the kissers of wounds, which is... Like, okay guys, whatever, so you have fun with that. Have fun getting gangrene in your mouth or whatever. Gross, another ledge shield. Oh, I did not want to grab that ledge, but whatever, that works. I'm gonna try to, like, grab a ledge or, like, a ladder or something while I'm falling so I cancel my fall animation. Saves a little bit of time over the course of the run. I am, like, not being optimized though. I'm, like, dropping off the platforms and stuff, whatever. I'm gonna just go slow and ignore that spear so I can, like, be alive. There we go. It's like the scariest part. Oh, we got that cool little animation cancel there. Sometimes you can like heal out of midair and it saves you a little bit of time. It like does. I think it's the only place you can do that. It doesn't even matter that much either. There's a bunch of like really small minor things like that. Like, I'm gonna do one here. Like, bam, that saved me a little bit of time. I'm gonna do that too. This guy's mean. He's like one of the worst enemies in the game. Those crosses do some serious business and I hate them. Here's our first boss, I guess? Although it doesn't even have a health bar. Oh, there we go. That one's dead at least. Hooray. Inside of the first boss, this boss and the last boss are basically more like mini bosses than anything, but yeah. That one's down, we're gonna go over here. We're still gonna fight her anyway. There's some debate whether or not we should counter or not, but... Yeah, she shows up twice. It's worth. I almost died there because I forgot it's a jump. Cool stuff. I'm gonna be dropping into this DLC area. I have trinkets this run, it's a New Game Plus run, so I get to not die instantly by falling into that pit. There's an item that lets me survive that fall, so that's pretty neat. Pretty cool stuff. Which I'm using to go fast as much as I can. There we go. Yeah, here's the first guy. We talked to him earlier. He's gonna be playing a cool little jazz solo or whatever. Yeah, this summons our first DLC boss, which I'm gonna be fighting next, which is really bad to fight them early on, because I think they have the most health of any boss, excluding like the final 2, I think? Or just the final boss? I'm not even sure. Yeah, they beefy, they do a lot of damage, they have as much moves as like, I don't know, Ishin or whatever in Sekiro. Like, they got a deep moveset and it kind of sucks to fight, but whatever, we're gonna have to go deal with it. I need to climb these ladders. Ladders are incredibly pixel thin, I don't know why. Like, you have to grab them, like, specifically. You can't just, like, be kind of near them. Game's like, no, be right on top of that ladder or else no grab be. Let me get over here. The spikes, by the way, are instant death, so do not touch spikes or you'll have a bad time. Shouldn't have done that, doesn't matter. Not optimized, dang dude, rip. Yeah, this is Hondo. It's a giant upside-down bell. I hate this area, but luckily we're going through as little of it as possible, because we get to skip some of it. Hooray, and get rid of that. Also, I have my moves. And I think you had to, like, go borrow your moves throughout the run in the old patch, but now since New Game Plus, we get to start with, like, special moves, although I don't use them too much. I use them a bit, like, in the early part of the run, and, like, pretty much never after that, for the most part. Mostly just spells and doing the up slashes really fast. Whoops, there we go, don't kill me. These guys are bad, they do half my health, I don't want them to touch me. I'm gonna do this to get out of this room so they don't touch me at all. They are a very spooky enemy. I'm out here. Oh, whoops. Also, if I take damage while I'm holding these walls, I fall off the wall instantly. I'm gonna gild it, I don't care, it should be fine. No hit, good, we're good. I'm gonna get healed anyway, doesn't matter. This is the only time I can upgrade my flasks at all. They're basically like Restus flasks, but like, since New Game Plus, you get to pick 3 different items. They like augment your character basically. This one, it changes my healing flask to what you call it, mana flask. So I'm using spells this run for the most part. Whoops. They also make it so if I die, that it works like the Dark Souls soul piles. Whoops, throw that thing at me, please. Thank you. Where if I die and then I die again, I lose all the tears in the top right, which will be very bad for this next boss. Because I need to have enough to go buy a thing, and if I die twice, then bad times ahead. Let me get up here and not get hit. Cool. Also, if I get hit on the ladder, I also instantly fall off, and that's bad times. Yeah, that's pretty much a lot of the tech. It's pretty much just go find bosses, kill them, and move on. For the most part. First one's all the way up here. It's a real pain to get to, but this is happy. There's not even a closer bonfire. Like, the closest bonfire is the one I use to fight the other boss, which is annoying. I need to switch this item while I'm thinking about it. This gives me, like, sword beams every time I use a heal. Kind of like, you know, like, you're at full health in Legend of Zelda, that kind of thing. Like, I get 5 of those, and they are busted, but not on this boss. They're busted on bosses with, like, huge hitboxes, but we'll worry about that when I can point that out. Or bosses that have a lot of projectiles. Here's our first Amanacida. They're annoying, and I hate them, and I hope that she gives me the good luck attack to go fast. If she does a certain attack on phase 1, I get to schmooze through this fight, dude. She's not giving me that attack, unfortunately. I did not get hit. She's gonna give me the really slow attack, I'm gonna beam it for the hell of it. Yeah, she's gonna do this like 4 times, it wastes the most time. If I take her down to half health before this attack, which I can only do off 1 of her attacks, I can avoid this attack entirely because I can't attack her that entire time. Those are the beams I'm talking about. Actually, I can beam her right now. Let's do that. Why not? Let's do it. Cool, I need to drop a heal off this. Oh, whoops. I'm trying to ledge heal off of those, but like, I'm kind of messing up. I took damage from that because I did it early. Oh, this is the attack I'm talking about. I need to dodge this. I'm having a bad time. I am doing this bad. If I had this first phase, I would have had a nicer time. I am gonna die in 1 hit. I need to be very careful, actually. I'm just gonna play it safe. Oh, she's doing this. That's weird. I'm gonna recharge her shield. Whatever, she's done. Hooray. Jeez. Almost died because I made a dumb mistake, but we're good. Hooray. Get the magic pixel of health. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Good stuff. She didn't even do, like, all of her, like, jump attacks. I mean, to give me all the fire on the side there. That's good for me, I guess. I'm gonna switch this back real quick. Isn't that cool? See you later. I'm gonna take this heal because I'm, like, guaranteed to take damage down here, and like I mentioned, if I die twice, I lose all those 18,000 souls, and that's not good. I kinda need those. Like, I'm just gonna take damage on the way down. Also, there's a spike pit there, which I have to do a Kairi jump over, otherwise I die. Also, yeah, if you played this game and it was released, there were no Kairi jumping. If you, like, fell off a ledge, you just fall straight down and die. But they added that because everyone's like, I'm dying all the time, I hate the platforming in this game, which honestly, it was really annoying in the speedrun stuff. I'm gonna take this bonfire anyway, might as well. So I'm pretty glad they got rid of it, it was a big pain. Duck under this guy, he does like all my health. It's no good. This guy's gonna hit me no matter what, but I need to take no damage in this section after that hit, which I can't avoid. Because I have another hit which I can't avoid, and oh my god, come here, thank you. Oh, I didn't heal, I'm dumb. I made this mistake last time. Let me redo this room, actually. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot to press the X button again, that's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whatever, it's not much time loss. It's really minor. I do that room over again, and I touch that guy, which is... I dodged that guy, though, that's weird. I'll accept. I need to remember to press the button. That'd be nice. I'm gonna press the button this time, I did it. Hooray. Because I need to do a beam on both of them, and if I wait too long, they go out of whack. They'll go under the arena and I can't even touch them. That's a big no-no. Grab that. We're gonna head on out of here. This is called Grievance Ascends, but I'm going down the entire time, so it's kind of a lie. We're gonna do some technique and shit. But hopefully I can get the double kill. Oh, baby, we got it. That thing is great to get. Otherwise, you waste a lot of time actually fighting those things, and they take forever. They're like cycle-based enemies, basically. You gotta wait for them to attack you and you have to parry them to kill them. And it takes too long. And you can just explode them with like a really well-placed attack. I made a mistake there, but we had enough health that doesn't even matter. Cool. Hooray! I'm supposed to jump over that guy, but whatever, it's fine. I hate this area, it kills me all the time. Or just waste my time in general. But hooray, we're gonna go fight Trace Angustias, I think was they're called. The 3 Anguishes. They're really annoying, and they're like one of the most luck-based bosses this entire game, so hopefully we just have a good time here. Give me good pattern. It's an okay pattern. Let me... Oh, never mind, this pattern sucks, I hate it. I'm gonna throw this at them. Also, the floor is moving too, so there's like... floor orange. I need to hit 2 or... Oh my god, they gave me the worst attack in the entire game. Cool. Because I cannot attack them during this, or I will be dying. I can only take like 1 hit from these, pretty much. There we go. I need to hit more than 1 at once, because I do, like, increased damage. If I hit all 3 at once, they're, like, dead in a second. There we go, hooray. Not the best luck, but whatever. This section... I hate... This is, like, probably the biggest reset point in the run is this section right here. From the X-boss to this boss. Because, like, the boss is big luck-based. That one, like, room I was talking about where you get, like, the double kill is luck-based. It's just... It's a lot of luck. It sucks. Whatever, I need to switch my feedback. We're gonna get out of here. Go into the Cowabunga zone real quick. Just see why I call it that. It's because there's they're just surfing up there. Like, that guy's having a good time. That guy doing the friggin' pose up there. The one guy's dabbing up there, I think, too. They're just enjoying themselves, and then we're gonna talk to this giant head that's here for some reason. He gives me an item which I don't need anymore because we're gonna break the route and go somewhere early. Surf's up dudes. We're gonna go there 2 more times because we're forced to throughout the game, but that's whatever. Can't really skip it. There's Tangle again. Don't need to talk to him. There's a glitch I can do here. I don't really need to do it, but if I can do it, it'll help me out a ton. I can get double health off of this thing, which will save me time later, but like, see if I can do it, first of all. There we go, got it. Hooray. Yeah, I get health from talking to her, then I get health from the cutscene, so double health, easy peasy. That's gonna save me like 10 seconds later, because I don't have to go talk to her again in a different spot, because that's the health upgrade lady. I normally get 3 of her, and I'm only get 2 of her, which saves me a little bit of time, so hooray! But yeah, this is the longest whatchamacallit section, the longest like movement section in the game, I think, so if you have a donation or 2, this is a great time to do that, otherwise we're gonna be just walking and moving a while. No? Okay. We're gonna get out of Orlando, Florida here. This is the abandoned Nickelodeon studios that just slime everywhere. We're gonna come back here though, because we love Nickelodeon. We're gonna go, whoops. Go talk to Jimmy Neutron or whatever the hell's in here later on. But first I gotta get some upgrades and I gotta like unlock bonfires and stuff to go teleport to. Also there's less people here. Some people died because I didn't do a thing or part of the quest. Whatever, that sucks. I think you get something special if you, or I think it's just for an achievement if you like keep everyone alive, but it doesn't matter too much. They like disappear anyway once they're healed too, I think. Yeah, I need to drop the 20k souls I got in the bank here, and that lets me unlock teleporting, which I don't use as much in this run anymore. Like, it used to be, like, we'd use it every single, like, split pretty much, like, but now, not at all. We use it twice near the end after, because, like, we made the route really efficient now. We get to go pretty much to every boss, just back to back to back to back. Not much stopping between them, no, like, extra routes or anything. We cut out 2 of the like, most annoying areas in the run entirely because of this route, too. Like, the old mountain climb, which was the thing that was, like, quite annoying in the early game, then we had the library, which was the worst section of the game by far, because there's a bunch of people that are like those cross-throwing boomerang guys, except they throw books, they're librarians, and they just... They're worse, they had more health, and they, like, did more damage, and their books moved faster, it was just... everything was terrible. It was all, like, a bunch of, like, weird moving platforms and puzzles and stuff, it was horrible. We get to skip that now entirely, I haven't been there in, like, months, and I'm so glad. So, hooray! Whoops. I don't think you take increased damage from just touching enemies anymore, but like you take like bonus damage from them actually hitting you, because they do a lot more damage than they used to in the old patch. Ow, see? Big ouchie. Yeah, we're gonna head up here. This is where we normally go for the mountain climb. I said we're skipping this, but I'm gonna have to grab the bonfire here because it lets me teleport back to a different fight later on, and also I'm gonna use it on this split because it's actually faster to teleport here for some reason than going back the way I came. Probably gravity. It's because of gravity. Gravity's pretty good. Makes you go fast, like drown really good. Whoops, that works. I'll just fall here. I'm gonna grab the ladder to cancel another big, like, long... this animation right here, which I can't cancel there. There we go, cool stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go back in. Grabbing ledges for no reason. Cool stuff. Let's see if I can do the mid-air dash that happens here. It did, except I'm not taking damage. Hooray, we're gonna go faster in this room. Whee! I'm going over here to get a mana upgrade, and also I'm going the back way into a boss. I think they patched this out, actually, after we found this in New Game Plus, because they were like, no, don't do that, don't go that way, you can't go backwards through a boss. How dare you? So, we're running this on an older patch now because of that. Older, newer patch. We have to down patch this game like twice, which is kind of funny to me. Because they keep patching out everything, but that's whatever. Sometimes it'd be like that. Yeah, I need a mana upgrade to use one of the DLC spells, or New Game, whatever it is, the content update spell. And I need to get more mana for that, and this is unfortunately the closest one, so I'm going here to get it. Give me mana. I am gonna give me a little extra more to get the full thing. So that's gonna be that cool. But I could go back the way I came, but that's not only like slightly slower, but also I could die there very easily, but if I go up here I get a heal and I can just go back there about the same speed. It's much safer. So like, let's just do that, why not? Why risk dying? Like, easy game, Lamau. Just teleport back, don't die, it's easy. It's weird, like, I have the patterns, man. I've tried to, like, go back, like, the way I came with, like, full health and stuff before, and it's a big pain. Like, the pattern's just, like, way more hostile, you trying to go that direction. I don't know why, that's just how it is. It's a lot more waiting around. I think it's either, like, go fast and, like, risk dying, or go slow and just go slow, and you lose, like, a significant amount of time trying to wait for patterns all the time. It's no bueno. Or just do this and I save time, so hooray, there we go. Another heal, I think this is our last health upgrade now, because we got the trick earlier, so that's good, we're there. We're healed to full now, baby. We have to just go ham on this run. Yeah, we're going to our second boss, who's really the first boss, kinda. I think he's pretty much meant to be the first boss every time, because he's just really easy. Firstly, they go in here because we're forced to. Yeah, we're gonna go in these rooms before we get to the actual bosses now, because we're forced to. You're supposed to beat the boss first to get into these, which makes... Since we're going here in here first before we actually get to the boss, it kind of makes us do some weird things after we're done. Because they really don't want you to miss these rooms after you beat these first bosses, so we have to, like, do some stuff in the fight to make sure it doesn't, like, soft-lock me pretty much. Yeah. Time to go fight him. I need to swap some spells around, we're gonna go beat Angry Boy here. Where is the... there we go, give me that. Cool. If I get a really good position here, I can do, like, double damage to him in one spot, but it's, like, pixel perfect. I haven't gotten it on purpose yet. Those things I discovered, but I'm not sure what to really do about it. Release, thank you. Okay, we're gonna see if I got the spot. I didn't get it, whatever. It's rare. Maybe I got it here. I moved a little bit. Nope. Yeah, there we go, cool. Yeah, there's a spot you can stand in where you hit like one hitbox and a second hitbox and does like double damage. It's super hard to figure out. I haven't really got the hang of that one yet. I found that randomly a couple times and just like, I don't know even how to, whoops, wrong pause button, there we go. I don't know how to do that on purpose yet. It's just, I haven't found like a setup for it. Yeah, I think that's this spell I need, there we go, cool. But I have to go to the left after beating that boss or else it just has an invisible wall. And also, if you try to do a quit out teleport here, it just teleports you to this room. It won't, like, because they don't want you to miss this. If you actually, like, beat the boss and quit out, it's like, oh no, I have to go all the way back. I'm gonna quit this game. Nope. You're there. Like, I don't know, they just want people to get lost early on in the game or something. But yeah, here's the most broken thing about this patch. I can summon this guy. I'm gonna make him do a slash. You're not supposed to break this until way later. He missed. I have to do this again. No, he's gonna hit it. Cool. There we go. Hooray. Yeah, we just skipped through to, like, basically the late game by just doing that spell there. Like, they definitely tried to test for that, because if I activate that spell and then I step on a ladder, he just vanishes entirely. But, like, doing the thing where I drop down and he just stays for some reason, you can position him to, like, hit that thing and let you skip to a later section of the game, so that's a hell yeah. Remember, you're supposed to hit that yourself, which is why it's physical damage that only does it. I'm gonna take this just for marathon safety, might as well. Time to swap everything back. I need this. Some real beefy enemies here that need to have some good magic damage on them, so I need to make sure I swap everything back. Yeah, these things are the, like, tankiest enemy in the game, and they also will kill me because they'll calm me and that other enemy behind me, so I need to not take damage from them either, or else we're gonna have to restart that bonfire. That's gonna be kind of bad. Also, yeah, these pendulums are terrible. They will knock me into spikes and kill me in one shot. Fun stuff. Last one, hooray. I need to do a heal here, whatever, I missed it. Doesn't matter. We're gonna switch our spell. We have another little thing I can do here, too, which I found out. I did a lot of the weird little routing in this game. He's gonna attack, let me get away from him, thank you. Yeah, this saves me a little bit of time having to dodge pendulums. I can just do this instead. Whee! I'm gonna climb up here. Then we're just gonna skip a bunch of pendulums by just being invincible through them. Yeah, I have an invincibility spell, but it's not as useful as you'd think. It's better just to use the other spell because it gives me iframes and it does damage, so it's like better than just being straight up invincible for the most part. It's riskier though, so oh whoops, that was alright. I'm still gonna do some damage here. Doesn't matter. I do most of the damage in the second phase anyway, which I'm gonna get a double hitbox hit again, which will do extra damage. This baby's an instant kill, so if I kill him before this, that'd be very good. There we go, hooray. If you stand in that circle that the baby has there, he will just grab you and tear you in half. Big baby angry. It happened exactly one time to me, and it's never happened since, so I'm glad we're going to keep it that way. It's pretty tilting, getting ripped in half by a big old giant baby. Just instantly dead, doesn't matter what your HP is, just meh, gone. Dang, Moobot broke the Franker Z, that sucks, dude. But yeah, this is the first of our late game items. Like, the way the game works normally is you have to get, like, 3 items in the beginning, which are at my top of my screen on the top left, and then late game you get these 3 masks. We're gonna be getting all 3 masks first, I'm gonna go back and get the other stuff, because we have to, because all bosses. Oh yeah, cutscene, duh. Skip those, we can do that. Ain't got time to see the weird red face guy, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, this is the only section of library I actually go into, which is nice, because library's terrible. There's all these ghosts that damage you, and they're mean, and they say bad things about you, and they throw books at you, and they make fun of you for not reading and stuff. It's terrible. We're gonna get out of there. They're very condescending, and I hate them, and they kill me all the time and kill my runs, so no more of that. So we're going to this big old church. We're hopefully not get stabbed with these stained glass knives. They do insane damage, so I don't want to get slashed by these things. We're gonna have to get around these sensors, which we saw earlier. They spread incense, and they also spread pain. I want to make sure I don't get hit by them. There we go. Cool. I'm probably getting donked by one here just because it has a weird cycle, but I can maybe make that jump. Nope. Doesn't matter. They give you a little slap once in a while. There's an even bigger threat coming up here, which I gotta worry about. And I mean that very literally. There is, in fact, a giant one right here. Look out! There we go. That thing, like, does half my health. I gotta be careful of that one. And they'll come on back. So, let's get out of here. Cool. Yeah, that section's basically done. We can skip a lot of it just by having this bead, because I can do this. Whee! Section over. And I'm gonna go fight the boss, which is the hardest mash check in this entire run for upslashing. So, let's just hopefully get that first try and everything. I need this, I need that. Cool. Yeah, he's not, like, I'm not allowed to drop the combo, like, more than, like, once on this fight. It's not a fun one. You can hopefully do it. Yeah, he's dead. Hooray, we got it. I don't think I dropped a single one, so that's good. They also position in a way where, like, I can hit... He has 2 little, like, arms that are holding him up at the same time, because, like, the more hitboxes you hit, the more damage he takes, so it's fantastic. Bye, Skellington. Oh, we're gonna see him one more time, we're not done yet. But yeah, good stuff. It used to be, like, a really fun fight, but ever since we found, like, the cheese strats for him, it's just, like... It just became, like, the worst fight in the entire game. It's just like, okay, mash here, don't make mistakes, position yourself in the perfect spot or else you're gonna have a bad time. Sucks for you, have fun, enjoy. Enjoy the big mean skeleton with the fleshy hands under him for some reason. Yeah, that's just how it be. We're gonna go find another Montecito now. Which there's 3 left, we're gonna go take out one here, then 2 more along the way to the final other bosses here. I don't... No. Yeah, I think we're good. I just need to go here now. Just need to grab that bonfire for safe, or whatever, for teleporting. We're gonna hear some more smooth jazz for a second here. It's gonna be a chance to stretch, because this game is very mashy, and I need to, like, not give myself carpal tunnel from this game. Like, jeez. There's so much mashing in this stuff all the time. Yeah, we're gonna go fight that. Ain't got time for your sexy Spanish voice. I'm out of here. See you later. And I need to swap everything real quick. Not you. I need this, and then I need to switch my spell to this. There we go, we're going for it. This fight also has a very lucky phase 1 attack I can get, which will save a lot of time and let me do a cool thing, which makes the screen shake all over the place, and I hope it happens, because it's nice to show off, but... She could also be very mean and buggy, like, why is she flying away from me? That's very bad luck. I couldn't do up slashes, she went out of range. How dare you? Yeah, we might not get the good luck anymore. Yeah, I might not get the good luck, unfortunately. Yeah, she's definitely not giving it to me. There's no way. What the hell? Yeah, she's bugging. Yeah, she's not giving me the good luck. We're gonna have to do this fight normal style, which means she might get a little buggy on me and kill me, so hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she's cool. Ow, yeah, there we go. An instant attack 11. Oh my god, she's doing the worst attack in the game. I'm gonna get that off in time so I'm not dead. There we go. Ow. She's not bugging out, cheating. Good. Alright, she didn't cheat. Hooray. Sometimes she can just, like, she'll start doing that thing, she puts her shield back on, and she'll, like, teleport to the other side of the screen, and just, like, instantly start putting her shield back on, and it's a big pain. But if she didn't cheat, hooray. She didn't give me the attack on it either, but whatever. We go a little slower, I guess. Sometimes it'd be like that. But we also skip this little segment, too, because we're this route retake, which... This section's not a big deal, but, like, more seconds you skip, the faster you go, so good stuff. I need to swap stuff here, and to get this bead back on, I need to have to have this back on, that's it, because I have my spell in the right slot and everything. Yeah, we need to switch spell, because we need to get the good attack, so we're gonna go! Yeah, I think there's, like, two more, like, main game bosses, then we have, like, a couple, like, the tough bosses. I'm gonna wait for this guy to come here so I can kill him. Make sure I don't get fireballed. The fireballs do a lot of damage, so I don't want to get hit by that. So, and there's, like, 2 more Montecito fights, too, and then, like, 3 big tough enemy fights. Beam again. He's out of here. See you later. Beam good. Video game beam very good. Big fan of that spell. I wonder if I should use the instant kill spell. I don't think that works against something. There's an instant kill spell, but only, like, works against small enemies, I think, which is unfortunate, because that guy, I'd love to take him out, like, in one shot, but I think it also wastes a ton of mana. I don't know. There's probably some more rounding to be had in this game. There's not a whole lot of runners in it right now. I think mostly because of the down patching, this is how it be. Down patching is annoying these days, you know. Can't even do it, like, through Steam anywhere. You like, have, like, a special program and stuff these days. Bit frustrating, but whatever. I'm gonna grab this bonfire for later. So I can teleport here. This is one of the only ones I'm gonna teleport to. So, like, we haven't teleported at all since getting that power up way earlier in the run. So we've just been doing efficient stuff and whatnot. Ow, that actually hit me. What the frig? I need to not take damage, so that's gonna make this next room a little bit slower. Unfortunately, I was gonna do a fast trip, but now we have to go slow. So I need to be alive here. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah. I could have made a cycle here, but, like, I like to not be dead, so let's just wait on that. But I could have made that platform cycle if I just YOLO'd it, but I would take, like, 3 fireball damage, and I don't have the health for that. So let's not do that. I'm gonna YOLO this, I don't care. Instant kill, whatever. Instant kill, instant kill, I don't care. I'm not gonna die now, it's easy, just jump good. There we go. We're gonna go fight the first boss of the game twice right here, he's a mini-boss. I'm a little too far this way, that's not good. Let me, not die, yeah. I'm glad I had extra health because I'm making mistakes. Is that a double kill? Or he's just lagging? He's just lagging. There we go. Now he's dead. Cool. I'm glad they got next to each other at least. But yeah, that was a sloppy fight. But we're alive, so hooray. Doesn't matter. It'll be as sloppy as I want as long as it worked. Cool, but yeah, we're gonna get through this section, which unfortunately has no real skips for the most part. There's like some minor stuff I can do, but they made... This is the first time that he misses sometimes. It's okay, Skeleton, you can get whenever you like. There you go. Yeah, I'm forced to get some keys in this area, so... means I can't do a whole lot of skipping after this area pretty much legit for the most part. I can do that thing in the skeleton, though, which lets me skip, like, going and unlocking that cave from the other side, which will take longer. I have to do most of this place the normal style way. Yeah, it's the last we're seeing of our skeleton friend, unfortunately. He's the only time I'm gonna use him. Oh shit, I'm getting both coming at me, that's not good. Whatever. Oh, he's not dead, that's really bad. Let me... Stop! No, don't get angrier. Okay, I guess we're gonna murder him. I'm trying to grab this item, but... Yeah, I'm only trigger one of those guys, not that second one, that's whatever. We have to get the key to get out of here. Because there's no way around these doors. If I could go through walls, it would save... Like, that wall there, I could, like, skip grabbing keys, but unfortunately, it's a thing you just gotta do. Also, yeah, they scream really loudly. That's just how they be. Just every, like, 5 seconds in this place. I couldn't even escape the room in time. There's another screen. Yeah, it's just how the Scream Dungeon be. That's what they call it, the Scream Dungeon. No whipping, thank you. This elevator in the old patch used to be, like, one of the hardest tricks in the game to do, and it saved, like, a little bit, like, a good amount of time, but now they slowed the elevator down, so... Don't have to worry about it anymore. Otherwise, you'd have to ride that elevator like 3 times to like actually get over to this spot if you miss that trick, but it's not a thing anymore, so hooray. Good stuff. Let me go over here. So much screaming. Hopefully I don't kill this guy. I kind of want to just like... just do a dash, then leave, and there we go. Hooray. Grab the sledge. Kinda. Whatever, that worked. I'm out of here. It's fine. Hooray. I'm gonna go kill this big guy who's not wearing pants for some reason. Helmet, check. Weapon, check. Pants, oops, forgot. Don't hit me, that guy actually does a lot of damage. Good stuff. I think I'm using the, whatchamacallit, the heart that gives me increased damage. I do extra damage, but I take extra damage too. I have that on for most of the run at this point, I think, from now on. It's gonna be a little unfortunate if I take hits. Yeah, we're gonna be finding like 3 more of those pants guys, so pantsless fools. Yeah, here's more mana, good stuff. I don't have to worry about taking a bonfire now. I can just go straight to the boss, which saves a good amount of time. I'm just gonna kill this guy. We're gonna ignore this other guy behind me. See ya, don't care. He didn't even stop running. Destructo Disc, activate. There we go. Fortunately, I don't use that spell too much this run because there's not many opportunities for it. Requires enemies being a very specific distance away from you. It doesn't do much damage to the bosses compared to what else we can do, so... kinda sucks. No lore. Skip the lore. No time for lore. Just play your trumpet guy. Trumpet! Thank you. Do it. Doot that horn. The trumpet, which is also his handcuffs, which also would probably sound absolutely like garbage if it, like, was real life, but don't worry about it. He's very good. He's very good at trumpet. No time for lore. Only skip. Ooh. We're gonna hear that song one more time. Then that's it for sexy trumpet time, unfortunately. I should grab this thing in case I die to this boss. This boss one-shots me, I think. Or the attacks I need to worry about getting hit by one-shot me. So I might as well, that'll save me a little bit of time if I die. If not, whoops, there goes 5 seconds. Yeah, more screamy boys. Please don't run this way, thank you. Okay, good. I only have to focus on this guy now. Good stuff, let's go destroy him. See ya. I'm gonna waste all my flasks before the fight because I can use a different bead for this, which is the only time I use this. And it's quite helpful for this fight because I'm gonna do a lot of like physical damage as much as I can. This guy is quite annoying. He's like the most cycle-based boss in the entire game. Let me switch to my bead here real quick. I mean, this could be that. That gives me more physical damage while I have no flasks. It's not much, but it helps. This guy's like the entire reason the old patch where we like buffed our damage to like 10 levels higher, or like no, like 20 levels higher or something, however much we got to. It was ridiculous. I'm gonna try to land on my... oh, I got an extra hit, what the hell, that's fine. I'm okay with that. That's good with me. He's gonna go in the next phase, that's a little bit unfortunate. I switched my spell already, which... that's fine, don't do it. Don't do the thing. He's not. Okay, good. We're gonna get the big damage in a second. Let me just... I can. I'm gonna go for one cheeky hit. Missed it, whatever, doesn't matter. Wait for his thing. We're gonna drop this. He's gonna just only charge left now, which means I gotta kill him. As long as I don't drop the combo, then we're good. I hit my block, which means I might have messed it up, but no, we're good. Alright, cool, there we go. Hooray. Normally he dashes left and right, but if you, like, just stay to the far left when he does that attack in phase 2, he'll just only charge left. It's weird. But it works, we can exploit that with an invincibility spell, so hell yeah, good stuff. I need to switch my spells back a little bit. Let me do that. Give me my thingy back. Oh yeah, it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Also there's Tingle again, kneeling down because he'd be too tall for this room. Yeah, there goes cool anime fire sword guy. See you never, he kind of exploded, so rip him. Rip him and his very pointy head. Yeah, we're gonna go back here and fight the Amonacida who was over here where those guys were fighting earlier. I don't switch anything, I go here. I don't have to actually, I just need to heal, there we go. Almost forgot. But she's all the way on this side of the room for no reason except to annoy me, I guess. Yeah, where are we going? I need this to be that now, cool. This one uses a lance, which means she's gonna be charging left and right a lot, which means hitting her could be kind of annoying if she does certain attacks. Hopefully she's nice. This fight is easier than the other two, though, most of the time. But she can also still, like, two-shot me, so... oh, here we go. Beam this. Get down from there. Get down from there. Alright, there. Oh, I should have done a thing there, it's fine. I'm gonna have to use this time, it's better. Okay, there we go. Beam into up slash. Whoops. Okay. Take it easy. Whoop. Yeah, I can't really do much about this deck. I just gotta wait for it to end for the most part. It's one of those. Whoops, I am messing up my up slashes. That's not good. Whatever. She's giving me a chance to not mess it up. Where are you at? I need to jump up here because she's gonna do this. Gonna make those things explode. I need to just beam. It's a little early, but it's fine. Up slash. Oh, she's doing this, right? That's an annoying attack. I think I'm gonna beam it, whatever. Oh, okay, doing a third one, that's fine. I'm gonna heal off anyway. It's okay with me. Whoa! Yeah, there goes my health. I said this fight was easy and I like nearly got one-shotted, so cool stuff. Where are you going? I'm gonna beam you, might as well. Oh my god. Oh, that killed me! I didn't dash under it in time. Whoops! Well, there's a death. Cool stuff. Near the end of the fight, no less. Whatever, we're gonna do that fight over again. Oopsie daisy. She was dead too, I just made a small mistake. Good stuff. But yeah, she two-shots me, so I need to be careful, I guess. I should just block that instead of whatever. Oops. I called her easy before that fight happened, but that's fine. She gave me a bad pattern. Give me a better pattern this time, so I have, like, a faster fight, yeah? I'm sorry for taunting her. She can hear me, by the way. Take that, your shield. How dare you, whatever. It's gone now, it's fine. Whoops. I'm gonna block these, because we saw how much damage she did. It's no good. Stop it. Get down from there. Oh, okay. More of this. You better not heal up there. She's healing up there. I'm gonna hit her though anyway. Whoops, just beam. Before she gets her shield up. Yeah, that was my bad. Whatever. That's fine with me. Yeah! Please give me the good attack. Oh my god, that's the worst attack. I could get hit by those and it's not fun. Whoa, take it easy. I'm gonna beam you, okay. Whoa, okay. Can we kill her off this? I think so, yeah. Okay, there we go, alright. Fight over. Yeah, I don't think we died up until that point, so every death cost me, I think, like a full minute. They're a big time waste. If you're going for time in this game, like, a death is a reset, basically. So, yeah. I think the least you can lose is, like, 30 seconds or something if you, like, die at the beginning somehow, but... Don't die. Just do not be dead. This game wastes your time if you die. Oopsie daisy. I'm gonna switch my heart to the only time you're gonna use this thing, it's this one. I always mix it up. I need you to be... This again, my menuing is bad, whatever. Come here. It's kind of weird. The menu thing icon doesn't reset, it stays the same between menus, like, until, like, you, like, quit out the game, I'm pretty sure. So you have to, like, kind of memorize all your things or, like, menu optimally. It's kind of annoying, but it's just how it be. Of course, it doesn't change around. But yeah, the thing I equip gives me double spell damage, but it also increases their cooldown and, like, doubles the amount of mana it costs, which is normally kind of bad, but... Like, against this next boss, I can't do up slashes because her hitbox is too high in the sky. You gotta, like, jump slash her. So we're gonna use magic instead, because magic goes higher. But I'm gonna save 10 seconds here, because I don't have to go get this health on the left here. We're gonna ignore the health entirely. Because I did the trick earlier, so see you later. Never, lady. See you maybe another run, I don't know. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Give me that. I think it's the final mass, too. They put it above the first boss, which on the old patch we could skip up here and get this right away, which let us, like, complete the game with another glitch. Like, in, I don't know, 20 minutes? But now, nope, gotta do it semi-legit now. Here's the last one of these we're gonna get. Okay. Because you're forced to, because we're going in from the wrong way. You normally get these after beating the boss, but yeah. They don't even serve a point anymore, because, like, we went around the whatchamacallit. There's, normally, if you get all three of these things, it opens a huge gate, and there's a big old cutscene. It's like, go here, this is where you get the other half of the game from, but... We already got all the mass, so the game doesn't know what to do. It's just like, no cutscene. I don't know what to do, just go over there, go kill Esdras, I guess, I don't care. Here's the boss. I can't really reach her too well, so I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing magic as much as I can, whenever I can. Which is like now. There we go. More magic, thank you. And if I hit the projectile with my projectile, it does like increase damage the more I hit, which is very nice if I can do it. She'll die earlier, but didn't happen. We're gonna finish with the beam, it's whatever. Hooray! There she goes. Goodbye, Andros. Requiem, Aeternum, and all that. Yeah, just like the earlier boss, we have to leave out the same way we came, because it's just, there's an invisible wall on the left side of the room. Until I do that, so might as well. Yeah, heal, thank you. I have a lot of health, we can do this just fine. Yeah, we're gonna do a quit out in a second, instead of like, taking that bonfire heal. I'm gonna hit by some spicy marinara sauce, very hot. No more lore. Skip the final lore. No, no lore, only trumpet. Yeah, that's our final one. Then we have a big, like, Voltron boss, where all 4 of those bosses combine into one, but it's actually the easiest one of all of them. Which is kind of weird, but that's just OP. There's an exploit we can do on that thing, which I'll explain later. No more trumpet. It's a sad day. I need to switch to this spell so I can do some shenanigans here. I'm gonna go back through the Marinara zone here, but I'm gonna take some invincibility because I can. Make City Seer. Get me out of here. I'm just gonna tank damage here because whatever. I got health, Alamau, it's fine. I mean, I take one more hit, I think, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I need to do some little things here, and then I'm gonna go back down to that area down there. Let me just do that real quick. I need good bead. I don't switch it anymore the rest of the run. I need to switch my trinket for once, which is, I think we're on the right items too, so that's it. Alright, cool. This thing will do all my health if I touch it. Please do not hit me. Good, alright. That's a power run. That's the only time I'm gonna see her this entire run. She, like, straight up one-shots me because she is swoller than my character could ever hope and dream for. But he will one-shot my character. It's no fun. Got the... She works out pretty much. Alright, here we go. We'll get to the boss here in a sec. It's just, like, through this room. And, tree branch is spawning. That's the thing I equipped. It does that. Yeah, boss, over here. Give me that. Switch his bead back to the beams. Then we get to fight the final one, which she uses a bow, and that means she's going to be floating to the top of the screen a lot, so hopefully she does her low attacks as much as possible. Save all that time, baby. Let's do it. Don't you fly! How dare you! I jinxed it, whatever. I'm gonna do a beam at her. That's the wrong spell! I knew I should have switched something, whatever. It's fine. It's not gonna do any damage now because I was invincible. I would have liked to beam her, but that's fine too. She's gonna get her ultimate right here, but I'm just gonna stand here and it's gonna miss. Cool spell, good stuff. Very good boss. Alright, whoops. I'm gonna beam this, might as well. He's gonna be iframe, so... And they do pretty good damage, so, you know, you might as well. Whoops. Oh, jeez, don't do that. Stop. Stop it. You need to beam this, and then I need to do a heal, because she's gonna do the thing that's gonna kill me. Beam, there we go. Iframe through that. This is a pretty fast fight, actually, until she's gonna do her thing. No, she's gonna go into this shield, which means she's dead. That was a quick fight. That might have been a gold split if I was keeping track of my own splits. That was decent. I'll take it. Might as well. Hell. Make it for that last fight. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, now there's a cutscene. We're gonna fight the hardest bosses of the game, and also the big bad Amontecito, who's really easy, it turns out. Yeah, no cutscene. Ain't got time to see that. We're gonna go do a teleport as soon as the game lets me. There we go. But yeah, we got the teleport, like, I don't know, like an hour ago or something, however long it was, and now I can finally use it to go all the way over here. Back to this bonfire that we grabbed earlier in the run. I forgot to switch my bead back. Let me do that. Where are you at? There we go. Cool. We're gonna go fight Esdras, who is, like, a human-sized character, so he's, like, incredibly tough because of that. Big giant enemy the size of, like, Texas. No, very easy enemy. Enemy the same size as me. Oh no. Very spooky. Very strong. Gotta watch out for those guys. He does not have a pointy hat though, so he's automatically worse than me. But still, gotta look out for this guy. He's killed me a lot of times. He doesn't even wear a hat in general. It's kind of cringe, bro. Put on the big pointy hat like everybody else. Like, what is this? Why are you showing your head? What are you doing? I forgot to switch my bead. Let me do that real quick. Not a bead switch and that happens. He missed. He actually missed me. His Spanish voice sounds kind of weird, but whatever. Oops. Oh, he got me. Good. Alright, that's fine. Oh, he's doing this. I need to wait for this. I need to try to beam him during this. I'm doing this late, which means I don't get as much damage as I normally could. Oops, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna wait this one out. He's giving me the attack somewhat, but I'm in like a bad position for them, which is not good. Oh, I'm gonna dodge this, unfortunately. Yeah, get hit by that. Block the first one, block the second one. Oh no, he didn't do a second one. I need to just attack him. He should be dead off this. Hooray! Fight over. That wasn't too bad. That was a good fight, actually. That's also the mini-boss we fought at the end of the game. She shows up for like 2 seconds. See ya. 3 bosses left, then we're done with this run. Tears. He normally gives you an item, but this is New Game Plus and I have the item already. I just get tears instead, which I don't need. I have like 100,000 for no reason now because I can't spend them pretty much at this point. I think there's some stuff I can donate to the church. That's all I can really do, but it doesn't do much for you. I think all it does is it unlocks a skin at this point, which I already have. So useless souls, easy. Yeah, we're gonna go fight the big bad Amonicida up here at the top of this big old golden tree here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Do a dash attack past this thing so the camera goes through faster. Hooray! Yeah, she's actually the easiest one of all the DLC fights because she has a really easy exploit I can do. Like normally all the fights will try to put they'll try to put their shield back on, and on the other fights if you do too much damage they stop. This one you have to do a lot more damage, but like it kind of breaks her because you're not supposed to be able to skip them. You're not supposed to be able to do enough basically. It's kind of like an oversight or something. I'm not sure. We're basically gonna lock her into a pattern where she's trying to continually put her shield back up and she can't, so she'll just die like that. Hopefully she gives me some good luck too that makes this go a little quicker, but yeah, we'll see how that works. What's this? Oh, she gave me this. She gave me this attack, right? That's fine. This is the attack I wanted, so okay, yeah. Yeah, half your health, whatever. I took a hit. It's whatever. I don't care. Beam this for the hell of it. Casual half for HP, like the tankiest enemy in this entire game. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Easy fight. There we go. See what I'm talking about? We got the good attack, too. Should we start off at, like, half health? So that was great. Good stuff. Easy cheese. Easy peasy. It's normally, like, one of the longest matches in the game, but we got to take out half of that by having good luck. So good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, 2 bosses left. We're going to use our second teleport of the run to go over here. I'm healed. I thought I wasn't for a second for no reason at all. Hooray. Then we're going to put down our final mask in the mask elevator. Which we have to get free mask, and there's no way to skip that if you're trying to do like 90% or something. Old patch you can dupe the mask, new patch, nah. Yeah, do it legit. Yeah, 2 bosses left. 1 human-sized enemy, then like 1 big chunky boy. Who's gonna be tougher than her, but she should be not. I've died to her more than I've died to the other guy for some reason. I don't know, she's tough for me. Big, strong lady. Oh, I missed. Cool. Oh. It's fine. Oh, okay, do that fake out attack. I don't like the feint. Stop doing that! Make me waste time here. There's the backflip. I'm gonna beam that. There we go. I need to make sure I block these. She does like all my health in 1 hit, so that's a big no-no. Whoops. Trying to attack you. Please do not hit me with that. Thank you. I've never heard the Spanish version. This sounds weirder. This is a different scream than I'm used to. Yeah. I missed. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah. The Spanish scream is a little bit funny sounding. The other one used to have like the worst voice actor in the game in English, but now they improved it a ton. Don't get to show that off. We did Spanish voices. Someone requested that. Oh, that hit me. That's not good. Yeah. There we go. Fight over. She did a backflip too. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. See you later. She doesn't actually die. If I try to finish her off here, she'll just teleport away. No. I will not be doing that. See you later. And she'll show up in the cutscene later on if I do the true ending, which I'm not doing. Yeah, she gets to live because plot. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go fight the final boss now, who... There's some exploits we can do, but it kind of depends on luck, because this guy has, like, I don't know, 5 different elemental attacks I can do, and it just kind of depends on how much luck I get. Certain ones waste time, other ones you save time. That's just how it be. It's pretty random. There's a thing I do in phase 1 here if I get lucky. Oh, his voice sounds cool in Spanish. Dang, dude. Okay, if I time this right, I can make him, like, stay still in a second, but, like, I don't know. It probably didn't work. Oh, he's over here, too. Yeah, I didn't get anyway. Purple's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die, so we're gonna have to redo that again. Purple be like that. Purple bad color. Purple worst color, unfortunately. Sorry, purple fans out there. It's a bad color, it turns out. It kills me. Yeah, purple be like that. Whatever, let's not get purple this time. His damage is incredibly powerful, especially on New Game Plus, but it's like... I think they expect you to use the magic damage reduction beads when you're here, but I'm not gonna get a single bead upgrade this run, so that ain't happening. I'm gonna make sure I don't make a mistake this time, eh? It just happens sometimes, it'd be like that. Let's do it. Let's get the thing, let's get the exploit maybe, that'd be nice. I gotta time it slower than I think. Whoops. I didn't get the exploit either, so it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Purple! No, purple bad! Purple bad! Okay. Beam, okay, we're alive, good. You gonna kill him off this? Yeah, okay, good, cool. Purple bad. That's not good. Okay, this next phase also, if I get purple or blue, I have a bad time. If I have any other color, then I'm gonna have a good time. So let's do it. I just need to beam this thing right away, which saves me a ton of time. Otherwise, hitting this thing is annoying because it's knocked around. Good, it's not purple. Purple, worst color. Don't give me lightning. It gave me lightning! I jinxed it. This has happened every marathon run I've done in this game. I've gotten lightning here instead of anything good. Don't be the beam. It is the beam in the center. That is also the second worst luck I could have gotten there, so bad stuff. I might have to, like, do this second head again. Oh my god, let me just beam him to death, hopefully. Oh, I have to do this fight again. That's not good. Beam this. Oh, it killed me. Oh, shoot. We have to fight him again. Dang, dude. So that was the worst luck you can get. Twice in a row. Cool stuff. Let's do it right this time. I didn't get my beam off in time. That's unfortunate. Oof. Thank you, spell cooldowns. Yeah, the final boss is just like that. He's annoying sometimes. Oh well. I don't have my mana until phase 2. It's not good. I don't get to get my mana back until then, which is unfortunate. So I don't need too much. That should be the exploit though, yeah? It was. Alright, cool. He's not going to attack at all for a while, so I can, like, take him down a little if I don't keep messing up my up slashes. That's good, though. Is he dead? Good, we got him before then. Alright, there we go. There's the exploit. Yeah. I've literally gotten the same luck in the marathon every time I fought this guy, so... Unfortunate. That's just how it be. Yeah, that should be. It should take me out this time. That was really unfortunate luck. As long as I don't get blue, we're pretty much fine. I need to beam him, then I'll get my mana after that. Don't get. He's gonna do that. You're gonna unfortunately have to wait a little bit. Unfortunate is the name of this run right now. There we go. I don't have platforms now. He gave me blue anyway, so we had terrible luck. Bad color. Okay, whatever. Also, that's a beam. I need to dodge. That one-shots me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a slow fight regardless of what I wanted, so that's not good. Let's beam him. I need to dodge these fireballs. They are very bad. I need to get around them. Ah, jeez. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow fight regardless of what I want this run, it turns out. Dodge these. They do a lot of damage. Thank you. Can I kill him in time? That'd be nice. Thank you. Okay, good. Run's over, basically. We're gonna have time coming up in a couple of screens here. I have to do a couple more things, but that's pretty much the last time I can die, so hooray! 3 deaths this run. That's a little unfortunate, but sometimes it's just how it is, you know? Still underestimate. That's good. It's gonna be about a minute from now when time comes up. Yeah, Sumo Blasphemia, or whatever. We've done it. Okay, let me just equip my bead back, then just a lot of sprinting and avoiding talking to Tingle as much as I can. This is the last time I have to talk to him, yeah. Do a little dash, and then do a dash attack past him. Don't talk to me! Yeah, time's gonna be when the screen fades to black in like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something, 30 seconds, I forget how long it is, but... For some reason, I don't have to, like, I'm not slowed down anymore after that point, so I'm just gonna go over here and slide, and time will be when it fades out in a second here. I'm just waiting for it to fade out, essentially. And... time. Hooray. That was New Game Plus Blasphemous. Which, unfortunately, if you want to run this game, you have to learn how to downpatch on Steam in 2020. But also, if you're learning to downpatch anyway, the older patch in this game, which was like, I think 1.06 or something, has a lot of crazy bugs too, so this game's pretty fun, but downpatching, this is how it is. And enjoy the Spanish, I guess. That's pretty much it for me. Thank you for watching, donate and all that. I don't know what's next, but it's probably good. See you around. Bye-bye. Skip that cutscene. We get like...
Thanks a lot.